Good morning, students. Today, the topic which we are going to start is WBC, that is soldiers of our body. Soldiers of our body or army of our body is WBC. Why they are called army of our body or our soldiers of our body? Because they provide immunity. They have the ability to fight against microorganism which can cause disease. That's why they are known as soldiers of our body. Now, first understand basic properties and key factors for WBC. The scientific name of WBC is leukocyte. Why it is called leukocyte? Leuko means colorless, cyte means cell. Because these are colorless cell, they are known as leukocyte. Now, in comparison of RBC, they are nucleated, means they have nucleus. Okay, and we will discuss in detail how they are classified on the basis of number of nucleus. Number 3, they are amoeboid in shape. Amoeboid in shape means they are irregular in shape, and it helps to fight against diseases because of this irregular shape. They can move in any of the direction in the body. What is their lifespan? If we are talking about their lifespan, it is for few hours to few days. Okay, so few hours to few days, that is around 3 to 4 days. Okay, now what is the number of WBC? How many number of WBC we have? It is approximately 3000 to 5000 per millimeter cube. Okay, now many of the times if you visit to doctor that you are suffering from some disease, then doctor asks to go for some medical test, and in your blood report there are certain factors. RBC count is there is a one point you can read it from that it is TLC. If you have any blood report at your home, I will suggest take out that blood report, try to read that blood report and try to compare whatever you learned till now. That is a TLC count, and they have given a particular range of TLC count, that it is around 3000 to 5000 or 6000 or whatever approximate amount I am saying. So if your TLC count is high than the given range, then it means you are suffering from some infection. The reason is why TLC count increase during infection? To provide you immunity. What is TLC? That is the total leukocyte count, total WBC count. If your total WBC count increases, it means you have some infection, and body try to provide you immunity against that. Body try to provide you protect you from that infection. Okay, the number 6, we have discussed their lifespan, we have discussed their count, amoeboid movement, nucleated and leukocyte. These are the main factors. Beside that, what is the site of formation? They can produce in liver like RBC, but they can produce in lymph nodes also. Now, what is lymph nodes? We have a specific kind of lymph vessels, and these lymph vessels are the fine tube which carry lymph, and there is a sometimes swelling. These swellings are known as lymph nodes. Like tonsil is one of the lymph node which is situated near this trachea, and sometimes we say that I am suffering from tonsil, I have tonsil. Everyone is having tonsil. When we have some infection in tonsil, that is called tonsillitis, and that commonly known as that tonsil. Okay, what happened during tonsil? We have here lymph nodes, and this is situated like this, that it try to protect you maximum from the infection. So if any of the germ try to enter from the nose, that can be engulfed by these lymph nodes, because nose try best. Nose can filter some of the dust particles, nose can trap some of the germs, but still there are certain germs which can pass from the nose. Similarly, mouth, inside the mouth we have saliva that try to provide you immunity, that try to kill all those germs. but still some of the germs can enter, and these germs can be captured by tonsil, by that lymph node, and they try to kill those germs. But still your tonsils have some capacity. If the germs are beyond their capacity, then tonsil itself get infected and can cause some infection in tonsil. Then we ask you, okay, drink some saline water, okay, lukewarm water, because lukewarm water can kill those germs. We asked you to drink saline water because saline water is hypertonic in nature, that we will discuss later. अभी हम इसको पहले करते हैं. Okay, so these are the basic features of WBC. It is irregular in shape, already we have discussed. Now what is the function of WBC? The function of WBC is to provide immunity. How they can provide immunity? क्या तरीके हो सकते हैं immunity provide करने के? Number 1, they can do phagocytosis. What is phagocytosis? Means engulf disease causing microorganism. ना रहेगा बांस ना बजेगी बांसुरी. So they will eat that disease causing microorganism. For that they do diapedesis. What is diapedesis? We will discuss now. Okay. To engulf disease causing microorganism, first WBC has to do diapedesis. What is diapedesis? Suppose this is one of the blood capillaries and these are some of the WBC. These WBC will squeeze out from the capillaries से बाहर आए. They will try to engulf disease causing microorganism. Suppose you are the germ, then they try to engulf you, come back in a capillaries. Now they will destroy inside the capillaries, and from here they can excrete out as a waste product. Okay, so this is one of the way to provide immunity. The second one is they can produce antitoxin. Now what is antitoxin? Suppose any of the bacteria enter in your body, produce some kind of acid. Some ants जैसे होते हैं, I think ants produce formic acid. So when they produce formic acid, you feel some irritation. Now your body will produce a basic solution against it to neutralize the effect of that acid. That is called antitoxin. So your body, that is WBC, produce antitoxin to neutralize the effect of that toxic material. And the third one is they can produce antibodies. Now what are antibodies? Antibodies are certain kind of protein which works against antigen. An antigen, they are already present in our body, but any of the organism which attack on you, they have some kind of antigen, and our body produce antibodies against them. That is called, that antibodies antigen is a key lock system. Like we have some lock and we have a specific key for that. In the similar way, we have antigen and we have antibodies against particular antibodies against that. Okay, so these are the three ways which helps in formation of, or which helps to provide immunity. Now the question is how WBC is adapted to perform all these functions. They are adapted to perform all these functions because adaptation. Number one is they have irregular shape. So it's not like that they have a specific shape. Suppose they have a specific ring-like shape. So they can pass through in that kind of vessel only. So it's not like that. They keep on changing like amoeba. They keep on changing their shape according to the situation. Even their movement is like amoeboid movement. They can do diapedesis. What is diapedesis? Means they have the ability to squeeze out from capillaries. They can do phagocytosis. They have the ability to engulf disease causing microorganism. These are the certain abilities of WBC to perform their function. Now we have to discuss the classification of WBC on the basis of their structure. On the basis of cytoplasm, basically, we have two kind of WBC. One is granulocyte and one is agranulocyte. Agranulocyte, and the another one is granulocyte. Now, agranulocyte is divided into two kinds. One is monocyte and another one is lymphocyte. First we will discuss and then we will learn today only. Granulocyte, they are of three types: eosinophils, basophils, and neutrophils. Okay, monocyte, they have a specific nucleus, that is, their nucleus is, mono means one, and they have a one big nucleus. Okay, this is nucleus. Lymphocyte, they also have one nucleus, but their nucleus is kidney shaped or bean shaped. Okay, so what is the difference between monocyte and lymphocyte? One is, in monocyte nucleus is one and big nucleus is there. In lymphocyte the nucleus is in the shape of kidney. In case of eosinophils, basophils and neutrophils, now in case of eosinophils, first of all let's understand why they have three different names and how they are categorized. They are categorized on the basis of dyes for which they provide color. When eosinophils dye with eosine, that is an acidic dye, they impart orange red color. Basophils, when test with basic dye, they give blue black color, while neutrophils can give color with acidic dye or basic dye, or as well with a neutral dye also. Now, on the basis of structure, eosinophils have two nucleus. It is bilobed. The nucleus is divided into two lobes, and both of the lobes are connected with a very thin string like this, dumbbell के जैसे. Okay. In basophils, the nucleus is also bilobed, but it is little less S-shaped. Like this. So somehow two lobes are there, but they are connected with a thick string, you can say. In neutrophils, it is multi-lobed, connected with a thin string. Okay, so these are the different kind of nucleus which are present in these kind of cells. Now the important question is, what is their function? Okay, monocyte can provide, definitely all of them provide immunity, but if you are writing that lymphocyte is providing immunity, you are not getting marks because you have to be very particular for that. Monocyte can do phagocytosis. And neutrophils also can do phagocytosis. Now what is phagocytosis? Phagocytosis is the ability to engulf. आपको खा जाने वाली जो बात बताई थी, that is a phagocytosis. Okay. So what who can do phagocytosis? One is monocyte and one is neutrophils. Now how we can remember this? It's very difficult to learn all these factors. Very simple. Man ki baat is very popular nowadays. So this is the man ki baat. मन की बात क्या कहती है कि जो भी चीज़ काम की नहीं है उसे खा जाओ, phagocytosis कर लो. So M and N, that is monocyte and neutrophils, can do phagocytosis to engulf disease causing microorganism. Clear? Now this lymphocyte, बिल्कुल स्टार बना के अलग से इसको समझ लीजिए. This is exclusively can produce antibodies. No other can produce antibodies. Exclusively they produce antibodies. इकलौते हैं जो antibodies बनाते हैं. Means what is the function of lymphocyte? Lymphocyte is producing antibodies to provide immunity. Okay. Now what is left? Eosinophils and basophils. Both can do antitoxin. Just 5 minutes back, I told you there are 3 ways to provide immunity. Either they can do phagocytosis, means they can engulf the disease-causing microorganism, or they can produce antibodies against the antigen, or they can produce antitoxin, that is, they can produce toxic, chemical substance against the toxic substances. Okay, so now we have 5 kind of WBC in total. Out of them, there are 2, मन की बात, that is monocyte or neutrophils, which can do phagocytosis. Lymphocyte तो मतलब निराले ही हैं, because of them only WBC are able to produce in lymph, so they are producing antibodies. Now what is left? Eosinophils and basophils, they can do antitoxin. Clear? Okay, now you have to learn, I hope this is clear to all of you. There are 2 kind of WBC, agranulocyte and granulocyte. Agranulocyte means their cytoplasm does not contain granules. Very smooth cytoplasm is there. Very clear cytoplasm is there. In granulocyte, the cytoplasm is with granules. That is, cytoplasm is little, दानेदार, थोड़ा सा गाढ़ा सा कुछ है. Okay, that is the granulocytes. Agranulocytes are of 2 type, monocyte and lymphocyte. Granulocyte are of 3 type, eosinophils, basophils and neutrophils. हाँ, एक और चीज़ आप याद कर सकते हैं, that neutrophils are maximum in number. Out of these 5, सबसे ज़्यादा हमारे पास क्या होते हैं? Neutrophils. And now easy to learn. सबसे ज़्यादा lobes nucleus में किसके पास हैं? Neutrophils के पास में. Number of lobes maximum, number of count maximum in neutrophils. सबसे कम कौन से होते हैं? Basophils. Basically सबसे कम कौन से हैं? Basically basophils is least in number. So almost important points I have discussed, and I have given you key points also to learn them. Now last I would like to discuss few points, that what is the process of WBC formation called? That is the process of formation of WBC is known as leukopiosis. Leukopiosis is the process of WBC formation. Okay, leukocytosis, it is abnormal increase of WBC. Leukopenia, penia means पी गए, खत्म कर दिया. Decrease in, abnormal decrease in RBC, sorry, WBC. Now let's discuss leukocytosis. If we have abnormal increase in leukocytosis, after all this discussion, many of you might be thinking that it's good if we have more number of WBC, means we have more immunity. It's not good, because these WBC will produce at the cost of RBC. Then you will not have enough oxygen to carry. And moreover, if more leukocytosis will form, then it forms a kind of a tumor, that is a leukemia disease, that is a kind of a cancer. Okay, so that's not good. Yes, that's true that when you have some infection, that time WBC count is increased, but excess of everything is bad. If it is abnormal increase, then definitely it's not good. Okay, I would like to discuss one question. It is given in your exercise, that this is A, this is 1, this is 2, sorry, So skews out from capillaries. Okay, question is identify part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is RBC and part 2 is WBC. How you can identify one as a RBC? Because it is biconcave in shape. How you can identify 2 as a WBC? Because it is multilobar. Okay. Now the second question is, what is the figure A? What is shown in this figure A? This is capillary, and from this capillary, this WBC try to skews out. What happens at A? What process is shown at the A? It is shown that it is showing diapedesis. Diapedesis means this WBC try to skews out from the capillaries. Now, what happens at B? B is showing phagocytosis. Means this is the process in which this WBC, which has skews out from the capillaries, try to engulf these disease causing germs. These are germs. Okay, and in this they have engulfed the germs. Okay, the another, so we have discussed, this is capillaries, this is RBC, this is WBC, this shows diapedesis, this shows phagocytosis. Now what is the importance of process A and B, that is diapedesis and phagocytosis? It provide immunity, it able to fight against diseases. Now the another question is, write down the difference between 1 and 2 on the basis of structure. The moment you read it, okay, write down the difference between 1 and 2. Okay, 1 is RBC, 2 is WBC. So we have to write down the difference between RBC and WBC. Many of you will write that RBC carry oxygen and WBC provide immunity, because this is most easy answer in your mind. But what was the question? Question was that write down the difference between RBC and WBC on the basis of structure. And what is the structure of part 1? This is RBC, it is biconcave in shape. This is WBC, it is irregular in shape. RBC is not having nucleus in a mature condition, and WBC is having nucleus in any of the condition. So what is the importance that you need to learn? You need to understand what is the basic question is asked. Difference on the basis of structure, or on the basis of number, or on the basis of function. So read the entire page of leukocyte, discuss, read each and every point. Still, if you have any doubt, you are most welcome to ask anytime, anywhere. Okay, till then, goodbye, take care, and try to control your WBC. Try to increase your immunity, because nowadays it's really, really important. Okay, take care, goodbye.